Sorry, baby, I just don't know the words or how to conjugate them. Was it really past tense? I heard, or was it present perfect? Maybe we could forget the time you faced that friend without me. Maybe we could go back to mine, pretend it never happened. Oh, when the rally's out of time and you say it will be fine, when I just can't find the line. Oh, hope I know what to say when you throw it all away. Sorry, baby, I've been drifting again. Could you repeat the question? No, I guess I do not know when it first became a problem. Sorry that it's all such a mess. The words, they seem to leave me. Didn't really quite catch the rest. Not keen on it repeating. Oh, when the rally's out of time and you say it will be fine, well, I just can't find the lines. Oh, hope I know what to say when you throw it all away. When you throw it all away. Sorry, baby, I just don't know the words.
Hello, everyone.
Was it really past tense?
Check the music. Yep, it's working.
Maybe we could forget the
Today we're gonna be playing. I'm gonna be playing Forza Horizon 5.
to mine.
I'm back, baby. Drive.
Well, I think that I've been drifting without you and drifting. I think that I've been drifting without you and drifting.
Oh,
I think that I've been drifting without
oh! I once again timed it perfectly. I think I did install. I think I did see an update tick in. Forza Horizon 5. Yeah, while I was preparing it, it did install an update.
This is a first rate town, but all you ever notice are the ways it's stretched too
Check
far.
here.
And it has been knocked down while some of us are still left here between
Voice chat.
the scars.
Green room.
Around all you
Aha!
can't see the stars. This
Bum ba 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 ba.
first rate town to know. You just can't see
Also get that up here. There's the collab. There it is.
There we go. I was
Hello.
almost worried you were gonna go solo on this one.
To be fair, it would have. Yeah, I actually. You know, and working title for this one was Scuderia Spinella.
Yeah, I don't speak German, so
That was more Italian. And Spinella is is an absolute meme from. Yeah, there's also the Universal Car Icons pack. Did I nab that
Yeah.
one?
I'm pretty stoked on it. But one thing that always
That's-
kind of pissed me off when they release a new car pack is that I'm like, God damn it, this means I need to spend money again.
Because there is DeLorean, Back to the Future.
Well,
We have
the
Git.
DeLorean was already in the game, but for this one they just straight up go like, yeah, this is the Back to the Future DeLorean. You know, the only
Let me
reason
just-
why the DeLorean matters.
Let me just quickly mute the stream because it's a bit of a joke, a bit of an old joke. Yes, it's Kit. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Chalk it up as business expense.
Are you kidding me? Oh, that
Use
reminds me, I
PayPal
need to
because
do
it's
something
45.
quickly.
No, let's do Ideal. Oh, you can actually use Ideal within PayPal as well. to know.
Yeah, I've just kind of been making a habit of using PayPal for pretty much everything that doesn't allow me to use Ideal. For those who don't know, Ideal is like the Dutch
payment
or
system.
European banking method, which works quite well.
It works ridiculously well. And it's actually faster than PayPal sometimes. Emphasis on sometimes.
I wouldn't immediately say that, but the whole convenient thing about PayPal is that, well,
It works universally.
for the longest time I couldn't use my banking app to purchase stuff on the PS Store, and when it comes to when it came to Xbox, I'm pretty sure I can do it on there as well, but I just at one point didn't bother, and now there are a lot of places I can go and pay with Ideal, but
There we go.
it's mostly credit card hoggers, as I like to call them, or credit card bloodsuckers that really want to see your credit card, and for that, PayPal luckily is an alternative solution.
Yep. Because PayPal, does PayPal let you set up virtual cards for that sort of stuff?
Well, I just tied it to my bank account, so I spent €9 on a Forza Horizon 5 DLC pack, which is totally not foreshadowing.
Let me guess, you're also grabbing this car pack.
And a few days later, it's like, oh, by the way, we are subtracting $8.99 from your balance.
It's
Or
slightly delayed.
maybe it's something stupid like $8.52, because I, for whatever reason, always seem to have just a couple of cents on my PayPal.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah. Anyway, it's not foreshadowing anymore.
You also grabbed the car pack, didn't you?
Well, I make it my mission to collect every possible car in the game, which is why I still continue to be pissed about the AMC 1971 Javelin AMX, the Extreme E 2022 number 6 Rosberg X Racing, the Ferrari 2010 599 Get the Fuck Out, the Ferrari 2014 California T, the Ford 1946 Super Deluxe Station Wagon, the Maserati 1939 8CTF, and the Renault 2016 Clio RS16 Concept, because I can never seem to get those cars
in the roulette
in the auction house. They are the only 7 cars that stand in my way. I make it my mission to every season.
By the way, chat, the reason the game looks like it's paused, it's because I have to sign into Microsoft.
Yeah, but basically, I'm always getting every possible car.
Radio volume is at 0, which is good. Streamer mode on.
You could also just turn on streamer mode.
Doing that, turning up the radio as well.
Right. Anyway, I got me a cut to upgrade.
Press X for accessibility.
That's KUTT.
Come on, load, you son of a gun! It's optimizing right now. I don't have the space to fit.
It's gonna like hang around 5%, and all of a sudden it goes like 76.
Surprise! I don't have the space to fit it onto my SSD right now.
Don't tell me you put it on your hard drive again.
Only choice I had, basically.
What happened last time?
I had to yeet a few games, but I didn't. I swear, I should just move my OneDrive onto the hard drive.
Fuck. Okay, Kit has one of those. Is one of those stupid cars where if you go for an automated preset, it doesn't automatically max out uh,
Highest.
to 900. At least it maxes out to 800.
Or it doesn't automatically max out to 2 to 1. Just
Basically,
999.
no. Basically, if you have a
900.
for the okay, so for those who don't know, the Forza series is one that ranks your cars with a number, and there's a bunch of presets you can use to make the car faster. And this was kind of broken in Forza Horizon 2, because I would always upgrade my cars um, to X tier at 999. But it
Which
would
is the
also skill
maximum
up.
it goes.
It would also skill up the other cars, but like anyway, yeah. So a lot of the times you buy a car and it's at like 778 or something, and there's automated presets from the game itself, and most of the time it's like for 1 tier or 2 tiers up. So I tried to go for the S1 tier that increased it to 900, but it was at 881. So I just was like, okay, screw it, just the best A tier and have it be 800. Because I don't like numbers that aren't round.
Yeah, I have a little Nintendo calendar as well here.
What
Ask
was
me
it?
more.
One of those you got with Club Nintendo?
I think it would have been a Club Nintendo one, but my sister got it from a Nintendo rep, and she thought, yeah, I think he likes it. He would prefer that.
Also, I'm looking at the dashboard for Kit, and
Well,
wait, maybe I can get a better looking photo mode.
yeah, Forza Vista usually has that option, has a good option there. Oh, encoder overloaded.
I do not see the turbo boost.
Nvenk's not happy.
It was turbo boost button.
Where
I may
is the
not know a lot about
boost?
Night. I may not know a lot about Knight Rider, but I know of the fucking turbo boost button.
There was a turbo key. Where is it? Kit, where is the
Wow,
turbo?
I can't believe Microsoft. Oh no, there it is. Okay, it's accurate.
Is lore accurate? Let's go.
I just couldn't see it because I'm not allowed to turn the camera. I'm only allowed to turn the camera
Bakkant
left
good.
and right.
Thanks to Horizon Wave, you can get the Citroen 4TC on the playlist right now. Well, not really us. More thanks to Horizon and Group B Rally and Citroen, I guess.
So,
But
how
Wave
much
does
of this
really good
series?
music.
Oh,
You should listen to us.
you didn't play any of it.
Welcome back, Connor.
No, I haven't played in a while.
I could, I could swear you played. Didn't you stream this when the retro thing just went live?
No, I didn't.
Hmm.
Probably because my entire system is running a little bit overloaded. Is a little overloaded right now, at this moment. Yep, it's running at 20 FPS. Because of low video memory, did they max it all out again? Yes, they did.
You should still be able to run this game on a 3060 Ti.
Nvidia decided to just say, yep, we're gonna auto-optimize this to maximum settings.
But you can run it on 3060 Ti. What resolution are you running at?
1080p.
1440p, right? 1080p.
It said,
Well,
it gave me
something
the
here
low
doesn't make
video
sense.
memory warning.
Yeah, but even then, I never had that issue, and I get that notification all the time.
It just got angry again.
Hmm.
It set it all to extreme. That's meant for the 40 series.
I don't even think 30 series was a thing when this game launched. Like Forza
Yeah.
Motorsport maybe, but Horizon 5?
It fucking defaulted to max settings. Why?
Yeah, maybe I should just say fuck it and hand you like
I want
my 2080 my 2080 Ti. Maybe then you can do this.
Yeah, sorry, you
If
got
you're gonna
your voice just got clobbered by the game.
maybe I should just say fuck it and hand you my my 2080 Ti so you can finally run the game on max settings. Assume you can handle the
Nvidia, please fucking sponsor me.
like I'm so glad that I did that upgrade on my computer, because even though the 3060 Ti is in terms of power not better than my 2080 Ti, and I'm even losing 3 GB of VRAM, which I still remember a time when people called me crazy for getting a 2080 Ti because of the VRAM, and like
You also got to
nowadays there are
remember
games
that
releasing that on even 1080p you need more than 8 GB of VRAM, and it's so weird. It kind of gets to a point where I feel like I didn't get T the right graphics card because I got him a 4060, and then I'm like, what the fuck am I on about? He got a PC because of me. Why do... If he complains about it, he has no foot to stand on.
Did the graphics just did it just break? Yes, it did.
Press A button to start.
Run.
Press X button for accessibility.
Horizon mixtape.
So anyway, you said you prepared this stream, right?
I didn't. I hardly prepped. I actually
Not that
only
it
got back
matters.
from. I only got back
Not that
from. I got myself a haircut. IRL. I went for a walk ahead of stream.
That's a bit more productive than my days go. My days usually go, I wake up.
Nothing gets you down. Anyway,
I don't know, like I kind of feel like I need to,
did it freeze?
you know, be more active, because like at the moment I don't work, but because I don't work, I a lot of times don't find myself having a reason to get out of bed, and it's actually kind of lame.
Game's fucking borked
Because
again.
like I still got some projects that I need to do, and I've got a lot of stuff that I want to do, and like I recorded a lot of stuff, but I just never even bothered to open Vegas, and yeah, it's kind of something I need to make a habit of doing, to just get on with it. Like I don't need to work 8 hours. I don't need to work 8 hours a day, but I need to at least put some work in it.
Yes, get on with it.
I also need to reorganize my room, and one of my cousins, I think I talked about before, but he has a bunch of trouble with the whole concept of living on his own. So I guess I should probably visit him, and I need to visit my grandparents more often. And every time there is a chance, I'm asleep.
Bloody heck!
And it
170 gigs.
And it doesn't get into my father's head to just, knock on my door and go like, "Hey, we're leaving," or "Well, I'm leaving."
Tossing Fallout 4 out of... Throwing Fallout 4 off my Steam Deck.
Why is that?
Free up space for the game.
Fallout 4 isn't that big, right?
No, I don't have... No, Forza Horizon 5 is like 170 gigs.
Yeah. Big world, lots of cars.
It's bigger than It's bigger than it was at launch.
Of course. Because at launch it had like, I want to say, a quarter of the amount of cars it has right now.
And Fallout 4 is like 190 gigs.
Wait, Fallout 4 is how big?
Oh no, wait. On Fallout 4 is 90 gigs on my Steam Deck.
It's 90 gig if you have the high resolution texture pack installed.
Mm-hmm.
Which you don't need on the Steam Deck. So you could also just remove that and save yourself like, I want to say 40 gigabytes.
Yep, let me just check what. Okay, everything is. Oh boy, it's downloading now, or at least it's reserving space.
I have to admit though, I spent the longest time not realizing um, I could uninstall DLC on Steam.
Mm-hmm.
But no, you can just check it off, and it's actually a great way to. It's something I kind of made a habit of doing with a lot of Call of Duty games, because Call of Duty games, if you
Sims 3
don't,
had the option.
if you don't know what you're doing, you can easily waste over. You can easily waste hundreds of gigabytes on your SSD, and if you're like, okay, I'm gonna disable the single player, I'm gonna disable the multiplayer, and I'm only gonna keep zombies on there, it's like, yeah, it's still 30 gigabytes, but that's way more doable.
I wish we had that back in the day.
I mean,
Then again,
I don't think
games
it wouldn't have been a problem back in the day, because back in the day you could just put the disc in your Xbox 360 and play it from the disc. Which is why at the time it was actually acceptable to release a console that only had 4 gigabytes of storage on it. And in the Xbox 360's case, the one thing that I'm gonna have to give it credit for is the fact that you could actually upgrade it.
You could actually stick just. Yeah, you
but
could
it had
easily
one
upgrade.
of those stupid proprietary slots, which I'm just glad my brother at the time got a 250 gigabyte hard drive module for it, because there's no way in hell that I would have bought one on my own.
Mm-hmm.
Although then again, maybe, do you know if there's any aftermarket models?
Probably.
Because I would love to get an SSD in it, for example.
Imagine if they, yeah. I wish an SSD could be popped in there. I mean, it's basically a laptop hard drive you're talking about here. So,
yeah,
I think any modern SATA SSD should fit in the same shell.
Oh yeah, but it's gonna need to be formatted in a certain way. And...
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But I don't know, like, the one thing
I think the console can do that.
Yeah, but the one thing I really loved about the PlayStation line of consoles, and by the PlayStation line of consoles, I mean the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. Technically speaking, the PlayStation 2 as well, but it's not the same on the PlayStation 3, but the PlayStation 2. But on the PS3 and PS4, the internal hard drive, it's just a SATA drive. So if you know what you're doing, you can just undo a couple of screws and replace it with an SSD. And while on a PS4, I didn't notice it made that much of a difference. On a PS3,
you could really see it.
It selectively does. Because the Xbox 360 had the option to install games directly to the hard drive, the PS3 didn't.
Yeah.
But then, I modded my PS3. And I noticed that Sonic 06, a game that's infamous for having loading screens go over 20 seconds, all of a sudden,
that's what
the loading times got cut in half, and it's like, whoa.
Loading screens taking 20 seconds. That's what gamers accuse Starfield of.
Well, to be fair, like, loading screens taking 30 seconds is kind of something we're sort of used now, but also kind of not. I guess it just depends on the platform you play games on. But stuff like Assassin's Creed, for example, I mean, I guess I don't count the loading screens, because, hey, I'm just casually running around in the loading screen, so...
Yep, it fully crashed.
You know, oh, I thought you just had the application unfocused.
No, it was in focus. It just froze. And it doesn't want to close. It's completely locked up.
Ah, yes. Gotta love those games that when they don't work.
They just...
I mean,
stay in memory.
It could be worse. it could be worse. It could be one of those cases where it freezes and takes your entire computer with it.
I mean, Fallout New Vegas did that once. I actually grabbed a different mouse pad a few weeks ago.
Using a mouse pad.
Yeah.
I was always more into the bare desk kind of vibe.
Yeah, wood.
Although that's also because I don't really allocate a lot of space for my mouse. Like, one second, I need to take a picture for this, because it's one of those you have to see it to believe it kind of things.
I have it all set to. I have all set to low right now. Ray tracing off. Hey, look at that! Points. Get them before they're gone.
Yeah. So
Motion blur. Can I turn that off, please?
Yeah. So I just DM'd you a picture on Discord, which
just tab out.
shows you how little mouse space I actually have.
Yeah, that's tiny.
Yeah. But I guess it works for me.
Are you actually using the sim setup?
Every now and then. Also, thanks for leaking my Discord to,
Oh, oops. Sorry, I wasn't thinking. There, fixed.
Nah, it's alright. It's not like there was any sensitive data on there.
Yeah. I'm actually
Even though I think a part of my leg got visible, but whatever.
I mean, leg reveal then.
Yeah.
DLAA? No,
God
I'm
fucking damn it.
I'm turning
all
on
the
DLAA.
rewards. None
For
of the cars I'm
safety,
looking for is part of this reward.
Just to be sure, I'm turning on DLSS.
Okay.
I know, fake resolution, but still, it might help with the performance.
None of the rewards for this series seems to be the one I'm looking for.
Forza, give us a Eurobeat channel, damn it. Look at that, that's better. 60 FPS. Or at
Yeah,
least
or the
sticking
simple
around.
act of rebooting was what helped you.
Yeah.
But anyway, you made it right in time
Or,
for the new series.
Welcome back, Connor.
yay, I'm perfectly timed.
And the one thing I kind of like is that they promoted this with a highly requested car, and I'm like, which of these is highly requested one? Is it the Kia? Is it the Ford? Is it the Ioniq? The Toyota Yaris? Like, ooh, a Yaris. My father drives one of those.
Yaris.
The Taycan.
I can, yep. I'm gonna go ahead and drive over to the local festival site. The
Actually,
main
before you do
festival
that,
site.
I should probably invite you for my convoy.
Let me pull up the games. Let me pull up the game scene then.
Online.
Game.
Convoy.
Join.
Create convoy. Friends only. Oh, there you are.
Turn around when it is safe to
Okay.
Now that was a drift.
You are. Did you open your map for a second?
I am near the otro mundo.
Oh yeah.
This is an electric one, so it literally doesn't have an engine sound. But damn.
I will say though, there's one thing I'm glad for, and that's that when they said they were gonna add a highly requested
100
car,
meters.
I'm glad they didn't give us a Tesla.
I am glad too, because right now that one is driven by assholes.
Also, this is weird. You're showing on my map, but I'm not seeing you right now.
Zoom in. I don't see you either.
Okay. Let me
Because it's saying loading as well on my end, so
loading.
it's showing a loading spinner on my name, so who knows? Might be that. Gifts. Oh yeah, gift. Spin the wheel. 40, 50, 50. Let's go. 5K, 175 and 200. That's money. Why do I keep getting
How
money?
many super wheel spins have you got?
20. Dodge Durango. Let's go. 2 cars. Dodge Durango and the Land Rover Defender. Mazda MX-5. Ford SD F450. Wow. Next up. Cash. Car. Nope, all cash. All money. And of course a dress. School bell. Come on, gimme. Rooster Crow. Oh, I almost had the Isetta. I wanted the Isetta because it's funny. Hey, an RS4. Eclipse GSX. Ford. Oh yes, Ford Focus.
Every time I hear that name, I keep thinking about that TikTok video where somebody's randomly throwing a slice of pizza out of the car, and he goes like, "Hocus pocus, there's pizza on your Focus." Funniest shit I've ever seen.
Yes. Oh, I also have the Acura NSX from a gift.
Yeah, I think they gave that one to everyone.
But there's Minecraft stuff.
Yeah.
Who knows, maybe I'll need to leave the online and then just rejoin you.
Maybe, or I have a different idea.
Manage convoy. Leave convoy.
No. Oh, you could just leave the convoy, I guess.
Well, spin. 70. I think I can handle that. Oh. Short ad break.
Okay, invite friends.
Banca para el pueblo.
Inviting you.
Bobong. Bottom. Also, points. You've earned 20 points by playing games. Nice. It's once again doing that little spinny thing. And now the controls are showing. Now it's showing keyboard controls instead of controller controls.
Are you using an Xbox controller with this?
Yes.
Okay, let me try this.
What did you do?
I'm gonna launch a, a championship
Let me dump myself out of auto mode. Note to self: this car is way too powerful to just stay at 70. The speed limit was 70 kilometers an hour. I went through it exactly 70 kilometers an hour.
Nice.
And I do mean exactly. Let me clip this.
Yeah, I unfortunately don't have that pleasure myself because I play on keyboard.
And to get to that point, I just barely pressed the right trigger. I mean, when I hold the right trigger in completely, I am well over 200 kilometers an hour at within seconds.
In 400 meters, turn left.
Okay, hang on.
Turn left.
Let me just
Yeet!
toss you out of the convoy. Leave the convoy myself. Could you send me an invite instead?
Danger sign failed. Let's go. Online, friend. Oh, I need to connect to Horizon Live first. Yes, join convoy.
I think we found a culprit.
I think we found a culprit. The game didn't want to connect to online.
Okay, you're at the danger sign, right?
I just yeeted myself off the plane, yeah?
Okay, I'm teleporting over there.
In 100 meters,
It's saying connect, it's saying the spinner, but I'm not sure if it's gonna connect.
Okay, stay where you are.
Online. Horizon Life. Not in leader session. Yep, it's actually saying you're driving kit. Look at those no.
Wait, go back to the convoy menu and press my name. What are the options you get?
Show gamer card and view creative hub. Gamer card. Now that's an old term. That is a legacy term from. That's an old term from the Xbox 360 days.
Okay, tell you what, I'm gonna see if maybe it helps if I restart the game.
Who knows? Maybe.
I don't think it will.
I'll go ahead and say Horizon Live and create my own.
Yeah. Also, it said I was on the bone stock kit, but I wasn't.
200 meters,
I upgraded the kit.
turn right.
I mean, I know it sounds kind of hard because it's quite difficult to peak perfection, but you know.
I don't know what's causing the issue here. Because it's now showing the spinner next to the speedometer.
In 100 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
Maybe you can restart the game?
Sure, I'll relaunch just to be sure. Might even see if I can toss a game or two out off the SSD, see if I can clear up some space. Oh no, wait, Forza Horizon 5 is saved to the SSD. Okay, never mind, Horizon 5 is on the SSD.
Okay.
Game, load, please. Wait, let me check my. I'm also gonna just check my hosts file, see if if it's not blocking anything.
You know, I like how you're streaming Forza Horizon 5, but technically speaking, we've spent the first 40 minutes doing some troubleshooting.
Yeah, we spent the first 40 minutes of the stream basically troubleshooting this.
Yeah.
Okay, the hosts file is just busting. The hosts file is okay, but why was my local host disabled?
Press A button to start. Press X button for accessibility.
Also, it feels pretty good to have the standard Forza Horizon 5 intro again.
Yeah, it feels nice.
Like,
And the encoder's overloaded again.
Like, I strictly speaking don't have... I don't necessarily have a problem with, you know, retro stuff, but if you cram it down someone's throat, they're bound to get sick of it, and that's definitely what happened to me.
Yep.
Welcome back.
Book
Connor.
on. Let's see. Do I need to go to Universal? Yep, Universal Studios. There are like 3 different DeLoreans. I'm grabbing Kit.
Yeah. I mean, I know that Back to the Future has its fans, but let's be
It
real.
has 3 different DeLoreans.
Yeah. I'm gonna go out of my way and say that this pack is not worth €9. If they're just gonna have 3 versions of the same car. I'm sure that fans will get something out of it.
Auto upgrade.
not
Bring
me.
it to the top. Bring it to 900.
Cannot bring it to 900.
Oh, S1. Yeah, 881.
And that's what I hate about it. It's not 900, it's not a round number.
And just tap, tap. Whoa! Nice.
Okay, so how about you start a convoy this time?
Oh, good. What go did it? Invite.
And I need to accept this through the game bar.
Yeah, and I invited you through the game bar.
Yeah.
Did you load in?
It says so.
Yep, I see you. Oh no, wait, that's someone else. That's an Alpine. I see an Alpine.
Turn around.
You're
when
at
it is
the
safe to
player
do
house
so.
on the west side of the map.
Yep. I'm tempted to go for a little drive on the beach. Go to that XP board. Move it, you.
Oops.
Let's go. Is it just me, or is this one really floaty?
Okay, how about you set a destination?
Let's see, what can we do? What can we do? How about Festival Cross Country? Because I haven't done that one yet.
Turn around when it is safe
Festival
to do so.
Cross Country? Oh yeah, sure. Wait,
I'm
it only
tempted-
gave you it. It only gave you a waypoint. What the fuck?
How do we set group route? Set group
I'll
route.
just-
Bingo.
Oh yeah.
Group routes on Y, I forgot.
I didn't even know it was an option. I was just like, yeah, screw it. I'll just put a destination on it myself.
You dropped the pin yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, with that electric car, I just went through the speed trap at exactly the speed limit of that road.
And you only did so by slightly holding the trigger.
Yeah, I just barely squeezed the right trigger. Because now that I'm flooring it, I'm basically at 300 kilometers an hour.
Haha, you crashed.
Yeah, this thing is shaped like a brick. This one
No, you
turns
just
like
don't know how to handle it.
turns shaped like a brick with absolutely zero aerodynamics. This American shitbox goes from 0 to 100 in 2 to 5 business days, if it feels like it.
Turn around.
Is that a reference to Top Gear or something?
200 meters.
No, another one. It's not. It wasn't Top Gear. Whee!
Arrive at your destination.
I flipped it. Oh, that one was hilarious. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Cloudy post rain. This is cross country. This is off road. I'm taking the Warthog.
Oh, I cannot take any car myself. I just have the option of borrowing the leader's car.
Oh, you also.
Like-
So you're also Warthog.
So I guess we're in the same car, or
We're both taking the Warthog.
I mean a copy of your car. Okay.
Yep, 2 Warthogs. Da 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 da. Huh?
I think it's because my Warthog is upgraded all the way to 900 S1 level.
Yeah, and the rank is about 8. Maximum is about 820 here.
You're the one who upgraded it.
I'm the one who
Anyway,
mine is upgraded, yeah. Are we actually dealing with real people, or no? These are drivatars.
No, drivatars.
Whee! Hello, Horizon Festival. The Office of Naval. Damn it! I keep missing one.
Yeah, that's a Forza. Fuck.
Welcome to Forza.
Well, it wasn't too bad in my case. Look, see this? Boom. Boom. And we're up ahead. You know, that's one thing I do kind of like about racing with
Turning off the...
about racing as a team with other people. If you're in first place, it doesn't matter what the place of the second person. It doesn't.
You'll
look
get
at
the
place.
points.
It will just go like, okay, did you win or did you lose? And because I got first place, even if you remain at last, we still win.
Yeah, I'm currently just slipping and sliding like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah.
Plus, I think mine actually clipped into the ground slightly. I think my
Sony.
I think my Warthog is slightly clipped into the ground. Because it doesn't want to turn.
Alright, anyway, you've got 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm currently just stuck in the... It didn't turn. It got stuck in the... I got stuck in the floor. Somehow.
Happens to the best of us. Well, maybe not the best of us. The
Horizon
most not really skilled of us?
No skill here.
I said
Cross country,
moderately
finished.
skilled.
DNS. That was a DNF for me. Whoa! Did I just see a chest?
Yeah. The thing is, I actually have had that happen the last week as well.
Holy poppin', Batman.
Like, I'm telling you, I remember when this game was just new, and there were several routes you could take, or not several routes, several custom created race you could do, where you would go so fast the game couldn't keep up with you, and I was like, they're gonna patch this, right? And then I see stuff like that, and I'm like,
I literally cannot go
oh,
full. I am currently. Basically, I have one choice: turn around. Because we have Horizon Arcade there, and I don't like doing that. Stop it!
you will do it, and you will enjoy it.
No!
Huh.
Horizon Arcade has annoyed me so much that I just immediately make a U-turn whenever I see that circle pop up.
I only do it if I have to for the seasonal stuff. Just like the playground games.
Okay, let me just set you to the. Do you want to lead the convoy now?
Yeah, because there's some weeklies I need to do,
Convoy.
and they're
Promote to
faster
convoy leader.
Hallelujah. Okay,
Let me also switch cars.
What have we got? We've got 3 seasonal championships in Mexico.
Let me pull up this piece of Let me just pull up this thing that I just managed to pull and that I managed to cross the that I did exact.
Alright, let's do this championship first, with the restriction being 900 tier 900 cars from the 2010s.
2010s.
So you know, the time period where everything slowly went to shit.
Round the clock. Let's see what can I grab? What can I can do the little van. I can do something incredibly funny.
Oh god. Well, you have 3 versions of the Aventador SVJ.
Mm-hmm.
You know that car was like one of the rarest in the game, right? Until they added it again to the Forza-thon.
Yep. And here I am, just going for... This looks hilarious.
Anyway, I'm just gonna order something on bol.com.
The bullet. Full same day delivery.
I'm just doing something a bit more classy and ride around in my Aston Martin 177. Jesus, are you in a hurry or something?
It's 11:59 in the Netherlands. I need this delivered right now. I need to make this delivery on time.
Oops, sorry. Fuck.
Just imagine. Luckily, it's not fragile cargo.
I mean, I have a tendency to order some fragile stuff from time to time. At least apparently it's fragile.
I swear, I need to make some... I swear, I need some sound effects to play with this. like glass breaking in the back.
Is it possible to play soundboard effects when I'm connected to my computer, but I use a Discord app on my phone?
I don't think so.
No, plus my phone is upgrading to One UI 6.1.
Nice.
Well, I wouldn't really consider it nice because Samsung, it feels like they go a long time without updating, and then at one point it's like,
Yep,
okay,
fuck it, we're
update.
like, they immediately think, fuck it, let's change everything.
Yeah. I kind of feel like the only phone I got where I feel like the updates were actually properly paced was on my old Sony smartphones, because they would just like,
This is going like 0 to
New version
100
of
and 2 to
Android?
5.
new version of Android, go right ahead. Like, I'm telling you, I was so used to my old phones just saying on Ice Cream Sandwich, or what was the one, what was the 2.6 one?
2.6 didn't exist. 2.3 was Jelly Bean.
You sure 2.6 didn't exist?
No, it's 2.3,
Whatever,
and then we went to Ice Cream Sandwich 4.0 for mobile, and of course there was also 3.0 Honeycomb, but that was tablets only.
Yeah, well, I remember my my old Samsung Galaxy Pocket, which was a cheaper version of the Samsung Galaxy Young, or the Samsung Galaxy Y, was on a 2 point something version of Android all the time.
Look at
and
this beat up Ford Transit posted L delivery van.
It could be worse. You could have damaged set to simulation.
Luckily I don't do that. Normally I even don't have it set to I usually don't even have it set to cosmetic.
Yeah. I mean, I do like cosmetic because it gives you a visual representation of how much
of een... Ja, hoe grote brokkenmaker ik ben.
Like, that's something I'm greatly appreciating from Test Drive Unlimited 2 as well, because in that game it's also cosmetic damage. But I also quite liked it in Need for Speed, because in Need for Speed, even though you could damage your car and like it would actually be damaged, it didn't feel like it got in the way.
Yep.
And I've got so many good memories of Need for Speed rifles.
I was Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown.
It was pretty good. It definitely had some points some flaws I needed to address, but it convinced me to, when the time comes, and by that I mean like a week before the game comes out, I'm probably going to pre-order it, and I'm probably going to get like the super special edition. Because even though I know for a fact the game will...
What the fuck? The delivery van is in first?
Because even though I can tell the game will be severely disappointing, I guess I enjoyed the demo.
We are really going wacky races with this one, because we have proper sports cars, and then we just have a Ford Transit.
Yeah. But the one thing I kind of didn't like that much about the demo of what I played was that it seemed like the game had a lot of Mario style collectibles in some difficult to reach areas. So you could get extra money by like picking up a collectible that's in an alleyway, and because there's a lot of alleyways and parking garages the game seems to promote.
Is it just me, or is it just me, or are the ad breaks just more frequent than I set them up to be?
Maybe. I mean, I got a snooze button right here, and
go ahead.
I get a total of 3 snoozes. But the one thing I'm kind of wondering is, am I getting this button because I'm a subscriber, or
no, you're
am I getting this button because
you're getting
I'm a moderator?
You're getting that button because you're a moderator.
Right.
If you want, you can push the button. It'll delay it for 5 minutes.
Yeah, but I'm racing right now.
True. As am I,
But
but
anyway, as I was saying, because they've got
wow,
so
I'm
many
dealing so
parking
much
garages
damage to
and
myself that I'm activating ghost mode.
but because there's so many parking garages and alleyways, they seem to put the collectibles pretty much everywhere, and it's at a point where for every region the game has, there's like 35 of them, and there is over 8 regions in the demo alone. And
Wow,
another thing is that, and I don't know how much of this is actually going
this
to
is a
stay in.
racing game, not Banjo-Kazooie.
Well, Test Drive Unlimited might as well be Banjo-Kazooie, because even though I mentioned the collectibles, you know what's also part of 100% completionism in Test Drive Unlimited 2 anyway?
What is it?
Driving over every bit of road.
Like,
And
just like in
Solar
Forza,
Crown
you
had a
actually have to discover every road.
yeah, they got that ID from Test Drive Unlimited.
Wow, yoink.
Now, granted, as I played through the demo, I did notice the game only counted until I discovered 25% of all roads, because I streamed the demo and yeah, blocked my own channel, twitch.tv/realedgy, ha 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 ha.
Go ahead, man.
But
Heck, I could just
yeah,
give you a shout out.
but yeah, I played a. I don't really like getting shoutouts, to be honest, but whatever. Yeah, I played the demo quite a fair bit after, and I tried to get every like expensive car, and I think I did. I at the very least got the most expensive car, which was a Aston Martin, because obviously
Astons are
there was
expensive. Why do you think?
there was there was a dealership for Lamborghinis, but that one wasn't available in the demo, which is kind of why I wonder why you could see it on the map, because like you open the map and you see, ooh, Lamborghini dealer. You set a waypoint because you can only fast travel there if you discovered it. But then you drive there and it's like, this dealership is not available in this version. Then again, why
Just a
put it
case
on
of
the map?
yeah, just the same, just advertising that yes, it's there in the full game. Once again, beat the hell Ford Transit. Postal, don't hire me.
And the one thing that really seemed to be a problem was the performance issues, but I'm willing to let that slide because, you know,
We did the thing.
the game isn't out yet. And that's something that needs to be kept into consideration.
Let's go. Oh, yeah. I can see that the seasonal championship is complete. And I also got Drive of the
Hey,
Decade, apparently.
my phone just updated. So what are these advanced intelligence features? Enhance your communication. Phone. Get real-time
Phone.
translation during voice calls. Samsung keyboard. Not relevant because I use Gboard. Interpreter. Live translation of spoken conversations available as a voice or text output. Okay, you know, I'm actually kind of curious about trying this.
Damage. Oh, no, damage was set because of you.
Yeah. Hang on.
Oh, yeah, and I also have the SF90's Binala. I also have this thing.
Oh, apparently. So you hyped me up for this feature, but you're not gonna have Dutch as an available language? How the fuck am I supposed to try this out, Samsung? Samsung more like Sucksung.
To be fair, Google does the same does the same thing. Heck,
I mean,
Microsoft,
I
we don't
guess
have Copilot, so.
Yeah, well, apparently dodged the bullet there.
But we do get the Copilot Plus PCs, which are. I think we do get the Copilot Plus PCs, which are ARM based.
Yeah. No, I looked on the page for the Surface tablets, and apparently Copilot Plus is something they market on Microsoft's website.
Yep.
Which on one hand is good, but on the other hand, I mean, I'm getting kind of sick of all this Copilot
If it's all running on
advertising.
device, I'm fine. If it's all running on device, I'm fine with it.
I'm still a bit mixed on it, but
Heck, Recall, I think of Recall as a souped up Microsoft, as a souped up Windows timeline from Windows 10.
it's a good feature, but it needs to be a secure feature.
Yeah. One moment. Damn it, dinner's ready.
Oh. Don't worry, just leave the game running. I'll cover you.
Yeah. One moment, I'll just put it on. I'll just park it to the side here. And I'll just put it on the content scene then. Because. Oh.
Yeah. Wait. Shit.
Oh. The button doesn't work.
Okay, let me just quickly swap over to Discord, stream Forza Horizon 5. There, just show them the stream.
Window capture. Like Discord.
And maybe put a text blurb on it saying that this is not you playing the game. Oh no, shit.
Display.
You didn't see that. Fuck.
Two. Background. There we go.
Alright, enjoy your dinner.
GG.
Aren't you supposed to be eating dinner? boy, 100,000 credits. Because that's what I needed. More credits. Did your mouse hover because you were back?
I'm still at my desk.
Right. Already got all of this.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
So let me just quickly go ahead and disable this, and this, so I can get back to Forza.
Yeah.
It did time me out because I was AFK too long.
Yeah, I kind of forgot the game did that. Otherwise, you could have had seasonal points, but whatever. If you still want to do it, go right ahead. But I suggest we continue to the next championship.
Yeah, we get on with it. Let me just quick. Let's also recreate the.
Get on with it.
Yeah. Yes, get on with it. Get on with it.
You know, I don't know if I told you about this already, but when I was in when I was in Romania visiting my family, my cousin, the one that I think she's 15, the 15-year-old girl, who's really into drawing. She was basically talking about how she was looking for a job, but being a Dutch/English speaking kid in a Romanian city wasn't going to give her that many chances. So I came with the suggestion that maybe she should open commissions, see how that goes, and she was talking about how she fears that if she does that, she's getting scammed, or her arts are going to be used for AI. A lot of justifiable fears.
I mean, if you upload to Adobe, probably.
But at that point, I basically said that I was gonna quote one of the best movies ever made, and then I said in a very
British
rough
voice,
get on
with it. Yes, get on with it.
Yes, get on with it.
Get on with it.
the only thing I kind of wish was that the people around, because my uncle were there, and I know that my father was in the living room, which you could hear the pull from, but unfortunately nobody jumped into it.
Wait, no one jumped into the Monty Python joke.
No.
Aw, that's
It's kind of
disappointing.
something. Yeah, it's kind of something I hope to accomplish one of these days, to just, say get on with it, and everybody just taking turns, but
Yeah. Meanwhile, I have an X class. I literally have 4 2020 SF90 Fatales here. I don't know how, but I got 4 of them. And one of them is X class. And
do you have any Chevrolet Camaros?
Chevy Camaro? I'll sure have a look.
Because that's what the next championship will be about.
Chevy, Corvettes. I have Corvettes, but... Oh wait, Camaro here. 824.
Good. Is it that T900?
No, it's a ZL1.
It'll do.
Meanwhile, here I have my SF90 Stradale done up in the Ferrari F1 livery from, I think, 2 years ago? Okay, the SF90's Binala.
I still remember, I don't know what car it was. I think it was a Ferrari that I put a Marlboro skin on.
Marlboro, yeah. The classic F1, classic Ferrari F1 livery.
The classic supplier of cancer throughout the world.
It is also a classic F1 livery.
And if you're a smoker, stop it.
Don't smoke. It's bad for you.
Well, not only that, but a lot of smokers have a tendency of occupying public spaces, even if we're starting to push them away.
And it's not just you that you're hurting, it's others.
That's primarily why. Like, I still remember when he was, like, really young, as in, still had to be carried around young. Which
0 to 100 in 2 to 5 business days, let's go.
But there was, I recall at one point we were at the station, and this woman who was smoking a cigarette just straight up blew the smoke in his direction.
Yeah, I wouldn't have let that one fly.
I mean, what are you gonna do about it? As far as I recall, back then at least, it wasn't illegal.
I would just say, oi, you dick.
Yeah. I don't know, I just seem to really dislike the smokers culture. Like, I also just really hate it when, like, some chap comes up to me in public and goes like, hey man, have you got any cigarettes? Which apparently in a smokers culture, it's socially accepted to ask other people for stuff, and it's like, you're already wasting like $10 a pack, and you're asking others if they.
You're throwing your money away, not me.
Yeah.
And if a kid asks me to buy cigarettes or alcohol, I immediately say no. In fact, I would just say, mind if I make a little call? Mind handing me your phone? I think I need to make a call.
To be fair, I actually rarely had people come up to me at the store asking me to buy something for them. Like, I do recall it happening a couple of times. Them being like, oh yeah, I left my ID at home, and okay, then go grab it.
I would literally go. Oh wait. I would literally go into the. I would literally just place a quick call to their parents.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, they're not really that open about it, about who the parents are. And to be fair, the parents are probably like, I don't know how much of this is true, but usually when I see those kinds of people, I assume that the parents aren't the reasonable kind, so I wouldn't exactly go snitching to them.
Look, if it happened,
There are legitimately some people where ratting them out
Wait.
to their parents is the
I just
worst
did
thing
as
you can
being.
do.
I just been allowed.
Yeah, I
You're
don't
also
think we're
struggling.
gonna...
Yeah, you're also struggling with it.
Yeah, but I kind of feel like that has something to do with the terrain here, and
It's too
and it being
slippery.
raining. Yeah.
I don't even think we're on inters. We're on full slicks, I think.
Maybe. I just picked the most powerful car I've got.
In fact,
But apparently
think
most
this-
powerful does mean most efficient on the terrain.
I think this level of... I think this type of... I think with just how shiny the track is, I think full wets are even warranted.
Yeah.
I'm talking Formula 1 terminology all of a sudden.
I'm kind of surprised they haven't put in any Formula 1 kind of stuff in here.
I mean, they have Alpine, but it's Alpine.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a few of the major manufacturers there already, so... Formula 1 is just... It's 17 cars, 2 tractors, and Lance Stroll. Guess who the 2 tractors are? Scramble, finished. I
Yeah,
once again, in the exact same corner, did as... In the exact same corner, I spun out.
Did you hear about the Lamborghini collab with Lee and Lee?
No, I haven't.
They made a version of the 011 Dynamic that's double the price, but it has a built-in screen.
Damn.
And it actually looks pretty decent, so you're not only paying for the brand.
Yeah.
One thing I also found funny is that they put a like a plate on there showing like this is version blank of 6439, I think it is. But the funny thing about it is I watched both Short Circuit and J2Sense cover it, and they both got a version that said quadruple O, so it's
So
pretty
review
obvious
versions are...
those were review versions. But I still find it pretty funny, because it's like, okay, but that means that technically speaking, there's not going to be that many versions. Probably at most only going to be 20 extra, but...
For every reviewer.
Well, every high-profile reviewer, because not everybody gets them, obviously. Just the ones that have a high reach, or...
I love how I just... Whoa!
Or are
This
in
car
frequent
is
contact
not
with...
meant for off-road.
But then why did they make this entire championship revolve around Chevrolet Camaros?
Chevys. My car is not built for off-road.
Yeah, if we're gonna try this one again, I should probably install some upgrades.
Yeah, maybe also see if I can optimize this one for off-road as well.
Yeah, because we didn't have the option to do any
Tuning.
optimization or any tuning, yeah.
I mean, this is basically a rally course we're dealing with here.
Yeah.
That looks right. Slide left. Over crest. Straight ahead, surface change.
God damn it, another surface change.
Surface change onto dirt. And why do I always seem to just completely demolish this thing?
I don't know.
Shift up to 4, shift down to 3.
I could hypothetically plug in my racing wheel and do the shifting myself,
I mean, you could.
but I won't. If I do any simulation kind of stuff, I prefer to play stuff like EA Sports WRC or
How is EA Sports WRC anyway?
it's alright, but I kind of noticed that it's a bit on the difficult side if you
I am more of a dirt guy.
if you put in a racing wheel, and it makes sense. And when I started out, I put everything on the like highest of settings to really get that simulation going. But even when I put everything on the easiest, I still found that the AI have like really aggressive times, and it's
Yeah,
that
the
I just-
AI is
I-
basically rubber band, I think.
their time trials, so
Yeah,
their
but
times
still.
are already set. But yeah, they get to a point where I know I need to get better at it, but
Wow, the pack was really close together the entire time.
I just need to play it some more.
Give me memes.
But if you're interested in it, it goes on sale quite frequently.
Yeah,
when I
but
got, when I
still,
got it,
I hardly buy stuff from EA.
yeah.
Especially not any sports titles.
And technically speaking, EA Sports WRC is, well, EA Sports. It's Codemasters even.
Obviously, they took.
Which kind of surprised me, because weren't they slaving over the new
Did they really
F1
just?
game?
Did they really just spawn an arcade blimp right over us?
Oh no, be careful! It's the Horizon arcade blimp. Run!
What do you think I'm doing?
Turn left.
Clearly not running. You're driving.
I am getting the fuck away from it.
In 100 meters, turn left. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
I'm just putting my foot to the floor and speeding away from it because I am not dealing with Horizon Arcade. I seriously have a dislike for that mode.
Yeah.
Especially because they sometimes just drop you in, drop a blimp on top of you and immediately, or when you accidentally drive into it and it immediately starts.
Say, it could have been way worse.
You have arrived at your destination.
And that was a good drift. Upgrades and tuning. Yes.
Yeah, and are you in the 2018 Camaro? Is that all?
Yes,
one?
I'm
Yeah.
in the 2018
Okay,
Camaro.
there is a preset that immediately jumps it up to 900. So if you go to body kits and presets,
Oh, this one. This one, you mean the Street Fighter
Yeah.
LA?
yeah, the SFLA.
Wabam. That's a preset. Does that also help with the off-road performance of it?
More than likely.
Look at it. It's immediately just crouching, just angry.
Yeah.
But did I just see the... Did I just... Let me just knock over some more traffic cones.
Okay, while the ad break is running, I'm gonna start the next previous championship. Let's see how it goes this time when we are right at the edge of what.
Wait, I just
how
became.
powerful we're allowed.
It just said. It just jumped me to the top of the list. But yeah, love how I love how the bot that I'm running actually warns people in chat that hey, an ad's running. We'll be right back.
It's a pretty nifty feature.
Yeah, I have that set up specifically for it. Although I might disable ads next week because, well, as much of money I want, if I kind of want to, because next week I'm gonna raise some money for charity. Hopefully.
Yeah, and being perfectly honest, like the amount of ads that are running, if you look for it, I'm kind of getting a lot of SPS 6 vibes.
Yeah.
And that's not a good thing.
And I had the same with, and I also, ads-wise, I also thought Vinted. Vinted had a fucking annoying ad.
I hate that advertisement.
Yeah, in fact, I wanted to go to the that thing Power Unlimited one. It was running at H20 in Permanent. Just some more, man, that ad you did with Vinted, it's annoying as hell.
Like that advertisement alongside a lot of like aggressive advertising campaigns,
it's single-handed
really make me resent those companies in particular. Anyway, Zoom.
But yeah, funnily enough, the police is also, and I do mean the Dutch police, is gonna be at TwitchCon. With a little stand specifically focused towards moderators.
Really?
Just, yeah, to basically give them a little pat on the back.
Huh. What, because they're like the police of Twitch?
Kind of, yes.
So what
they
about
enforce the rule.
Mods? Well, so what about the toxic moderators? Will they be getting a pat on the back as well? I mean, that might be a bit too on the nose for the police, but that might be a bit too on the nose for the American police.
Especially, yeah. Dutch police, I think they're still doing pretty good.
Yeah, but there's still some talks about them partaking in ethnical profiling.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. And again, that seems to happen more often now across the world.
Yeah, at the same time, if I were a police officer and I see someone from Morocco with a hood on, I wouldn't consider him suspicious because he's from Morocco. I would consider him suspicious because he's got a hood on. But you know that somebody out there is going to be like, oh my god, it's because the guy's Moroccan, isn't he?
No.
So you kind of have to wonder how much of the alleged ethnical profiling is actually ethnical profiling and isn't just.
Hey, you're doing good.
And actually isn't just calling out suspicious behavior. Because I'm gonna be honest, when I see someone in public with a hood on, it doesn't take my suspicion off of them. It doubles it, basically. Like, okay,
kind of like
people to see.
Kind of like when you pick red in Among Us.
Yeah. Like, you don't want people to see you. Why do you not want people to see you? It's a kind of logic I also never got from, games like Assassin's Creed, for example.
I mean, technically my coat could count as a hoodie whenever I have it completely closed up, but I normally have the hood down when it's not raining.
Yeah.
It only goes up when it's raining.
Yeah, that's kind of people with hoodies in general. Like they don't buy it to put it on when it's raining. They buy it to put it on and
look mysterious.
Look cool, I guess. But instead of looking cool and mysterious,
it looks sus.
They look like fucking Kenny from South Park.
I swear, last turn always seems to mess me up. That last corner always seems to mess me up.
Yeah, looks like this preset wasn't the best option, so I guess I'm glad that I stuck with the car I was riding around before, only with a only upgraded to 800.
And the preset I picked was... It still puts me dead last, but at least it seems to perform slightly better.
Yeah.
Emphasis
Well,
on
also,
slightly.
it could also just be that you're not used to the car, or you haven't played the game in a while.
It's a combination of both. I'm not used to Chevys.
Yeah, maybe that explains it. Like, when my parents got divorced in 2007, my dad, he basically got a Chevrolet Matiz, which is like a really small fucking car. I think even smaller than Twingos.
Not a midlife crisis mobile, I'm guessing.
Well, no, everybody knows that Volvos are for people with midlife crisis.
Yeah, Volvo's a midlife crisis brand. Welcome to... Hey! I love how the...
Either that or...
Oh, wait.
Oh, I don't know. Is Volvo one of those infamous compensator kind of brands?
I wouldn't know. So far, I've only driven a Volkswagen.
Ah, you too, huh?
Yep, a Volkswagen Polo. The 2021 model. I wonder if it's in Forza.
Well, I know the one I drove around wasn't the 2021 model because I got my driver's lesson, or at least tried to get my driver's lesson. My first driver's lesson was in 2018, and then a whole lot of shit happened, and I never got my driver's license.
Yeah.
To which I kind of wonder why it's so expensive to get a driver's license. I mean, why isn't that regulated by the government?
CBR, yeah, it's been private. It's basically been privatized, right?
Yeah.
And there's only one company that, and while doing so, they didn't make sure that there was proper competition in that space. Nope, just one organization.
Yeah.
And even then, it's fucking me over because I had to pay an extra 250 out of pocket for a psych eval. Because
really?
basically just, yeah, I had to visit a psychiatrist to see if I'm not absolutely if it's safe for me to drive a car.
Right. So kind of like he who shall not be named was only allowed to drive a automatic vehicle and not a shifter.
I mean, I keep getting recommended that I take that I didn't. Some people did recommend that I do automatic, but I'm still doing shifter because if you pass with a shifter, you can drive every car, right? You can basically drive any normal car.
Exactly.
But if you run your lessons with automatic and do an exam with automatic, you are only allowed to drive automatic.
Yeah. I mean, make no mistake, with the rise of hybrids and electric vehicles,
automatic is going to become basically
9 out of 10 times those are automatics. But you'll see that the one time you have to, drive your friend to the hospital or something. And
fuck, it's a shifter. I'm not allowed to drive it.
And it's like, oh, I guess you're gonna bleed out all alone in your house.
I'll call an ambulance for you because I am not allowed to drive your car.
Well, if the ambulance can get there in time.
No.
I don't know. Sounds kind of far-fetched, but you never know.
Yep. You never know. Whee! Come on, give me the... Whoa! That was... Oh, I took that one wide. It's still doing spins, but...
Yeah, well, I've got news for you. It's all over.
But the crying.
No, it's just all over.
Whee! Look at this speed I'm pulling right now. Look at the speed I'm pulling right now. Crashes into a wall.
Hey, crashing is good. If you know how to, like, guide your crash.
Yeah. I mean, I do have airbags in that car.
Except for pussies.
$5,000.
By the way, did you see how much money I have in the game right now?
No, I didn't check that.
Okay, so
Clink.
because there's only 7 additional cars that I need to get in the game, I've been saving up quite a lot of money just simply because there's nothing to spend it on. So right now the amount of money I got in the game, and I should mention that if you buy the most expensive car available in the auction house, you spend 20 million, right? So because it's 7 cars I'm missing, I will at most be paying 140 million, because that's how numbers work. I've got 162,192,200 credits.
Okay, yeah. And I feel like wrapping up the stream here. I feel like wrapping it up here. Feeling a little tired.
Ah, I see.
Well, I do want to raid someone.
Alright. Anyone you like is live?
Yeah, I'll just pick someone from my following list. Someone who's talking D&D, I think. Dungeons and Dragons. Just about the new updated core rulebook, basically.
I see. Yeah, I've only got 2 people on my following list, but one of them is Corsair, and why do I follow Corsair? Whatever. And the other one is somebody who I will not mention I watch because it's kind of embarrassing.
Let's give her a little hello. There we go. Oh, the button actually works like that. Well, see y'all later, everyone. Bye-bye.
Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you and I were silent. Don't you dare look at me that way. I don't need reminders.
Oh shit, this car is made for that.